When it comes to our fascination with odd food, there is definitely nothing abnormal about it. Or do you truly believe that your stomach is strong? Well, there are a ton of strange or, for lack of a better term, weird cuisines to sample around the world. There is only one way to determine if you are right or wrong, by proving yourself. These are some of the strangest foods in the world, from rotten eggs to cheese maggots. Number 1. Shirako, Japan. This euphemism is a gem among euphemisms. Shirako, a Japanese word, refers to white kids. The sperm sacs of either cod, anglerfish, or pufferfish are the delicacy to which it refers. It's an odd-looking snack that resembles white slime or tiny brains. However, they are supposed to have a sweet, custardy flavor. Shirako is a unique food that some people enjoy eating since they claim it has several health advantages. Number 2. Tuna eyeballs, Japan. When it comes to tuna in Japan, it is waste rather than desire. In supermarkets, even the eyeballs are removed and served at a low price. After all, they are quite big. You may find them on the menus of izakayas and restaurants all around the nation if you dare to taste this disgusting delicacy. There are many recipes for tuna eyeballs, as you know, but the simplest method of preparing them is to boil or steam them, then season with soy sauce or garlic. Unsurprisingly, they have a squid-like flavor. Number 3. Balut, the Philippines. Look no farther if you're looking for facts about horrible foods. Balut is a dish that is popular in the Philippines. This fertilized duck egg is cooked alive and then eaten whole, along with a partially developing embryo inside, with salt, pepper, and vinegar. It is customary to pierce a hole in the shell's top, drink the flavorful liquid inside, and then crunch through the remaining contents, feathers, bones, and all. Balut, a duck egg delicacy from the Philippines, may not seem particularly appetizing, but that is understandable. Number 4. Fried tarantulas, Cambodia. It may not come as a surprise that the first people to eat tarantulas were starving Cambodians under the Khmer Rouge rule, since few individuals would view a tarantula and think meal. Strangely, deep-fried spiders have gained popularity in Cambodia and are now offered as a snack all across the nation. They appear to taste somewhat like crab, so they probably look much worse than they actually do. Number 5. White ant egg soup, Laos. One of the strangest soups in the world, Gang Khai Mo Daeng from Laos, includes ant eggs, white ant partial embryos, and a few baby ants for sourness. The flavor is said to be rather good, crisp and delicate with a hint of shrimp if your stomach can handle it. Still uncertain? Simply imagine that you are consuming a bowl of risotto. Number 6. Jellied moose nose, Canada. This snack's name alone is a serious candidate for the title of weirdest meal in the world. Although the nose isn't exactly a desirable cut, some daring Canadians have experimented with nasal gastronomy by boiling them with onions and spices, shaving off the hair, then boiling once more before slicing and coating with the broth that gels into a jelly. It surely has a horrible appearance. Number 7. Boshintang, Korea. Spring onions, dandelion greens, a variety of spices, and one notorious addition, dog meat, are the main ingredients in this purportedly healthy Korean soup. It is still a favorite among the older generation and is generally acknowledged to taste better than it smells, despite the fact that you will have a hard time finding it on menus in South Korea nowadays. Number 8. Huitlacoche, Mexico. A fungus called maize smut transforms healthy corn kernels into tumor-like growths that are covered in blue-black spores. It could appear and sound like a food that should be thrown out, like a sick corn cob, but many people find it to be a wonderful treat. It is regarded as a culinary specialty in Mexico. They appreciate the earthy, woodsy flavor of the fungus and refer to it as huitlacoche, Spanish for sleeping excrement. Number 9. Arag, Mongolia. Anyone for a drink of fermented horse milk? This is not at all an unusual offer in Mongolia. They may create a type of beer known as arag, or arag, which is bubbly, sour, and just a little bit alcoholic. The drink is typically served chilled in a bowl-shaped cup, with the dregs being poured back into the main cup. Arag, which is consumed by Mongolians and is comparable to the Central Asian beverage kumis, has been around for generations. Number 10. Casumarzu, Italy. Casumarzu, often known as rotten cheese, is a Sardinian dish made from pecorino that is seriously degraded. Piophilicaceae, the larvae of cheese flies, are put to the pecorino, where they hatch, dig around, and digest the lipids. You can eat the crying, tongue-burning dish with or without the maggots as a result. It's not, however, as unusual a delicacy as you might imagine, as identical varieties may be found in nearby areas. Number 11. Muktuk, Greenland. Muktuk, a traditional Inuit dish made from frozen whale blubber and skin, is typically served either raw or pickled. It resembles licorice all sorts in appearance and has 3 layers, the protective layer on top, the chewy fat underneath, and the skin, which reportedly tastes like hazelnuts, even more chewy. Muktuk is a good source of the vitamins C and D, despite the fact that you might be quick to dismiss this snack. But if you're wearing dentures, maybe avoid eating. Number 12. Hakarl, Iceland. It's a mystery how hakarl came to be, but it is now the national dish of Iceland. To get ready, gut and behead a Greenland shark, then bury it in a small grave with rocks and sand. First-timers are advised to hold their noses and try not to gag. Leave for 2 to 3 months, then cut into strips and dry for several more months before serving. Number 13. Century egg, China. Would you eat a rotting egg if you found one? It was done in ancient China, someone survived to tell the tale, and it is today a well-known delicacy. The eggs, also known as bidden or 100-year eggs, are coated in clay, ash, and salt for several months, during which time the yolk turns a dark green color and develops a sulfurous odor. Although many people ignore it, it's one of those odd foods that you might actually like. Number 14. Salo, Ukraine. Many people favor leaving the fat on meat, but Ukraine went one step farther and started eating the fat by itself. It is often cut into slabs, smoked, and aged for a year in a cool cellar before being served with rye bread. You may eat it either raw or cooked, and Ukrainians are so fond of it that they hold a holiday to honor it. Number 15. Stargazy Pie, England. Stargazy is a pie made with fish that look up at the sky and is served on Tom Bocock's Eve in the Cornish village of Mousehole in England, 23rd December. Legend has it that this valiant sailor from the 16th century braved fierce storms one December evening to row out and bring in a catch large enough to feed the starving locals. It's crucial to preserve the fish heads since they protrude from the pie and give it its moniker, which is at least pleasantly evocative. Delightful. Number 16. Locusts, Israel. Since locusts are the only insect that is permitted in kosher cuisine, Israel has recently been plagued by a locust plague, which has been eliminated by eating the pests. Locusts that have been deep-fried and wrapped in chocolate appear to be a huge hit, no pun intended. Insects and bugs were once considered by many to be some of the strangest meals in the world, but they have recently had a sort of comeback. Don't be shocked to see them on more and more restaurants throughout the world.